We're ready to move on. We've got the 3/4 roll-up sleeve tunic with side slits also, and we have the ivory and the black, both available for you. And there's the Cydney Mar logo and name tag, made in Canada. Love seeing that, of course.
Proudly made in Canada.
Yeah, and I know that, and you know, Cydney, you've been in the fashion industry for a number of years now, and I bet that's becoming more of a challenge, isn't it? It's hard.
Well, it is, but I happen to love having my studio in Montreal.
Yeah.
It means that I can walk over to my pattern making table and my designers and myself and the beautiful sample makers. We figure it out, you know, like when we have our garments, I don't have to like say, hope that someone in China is listening to me, you know, but I can just walk across and say, you know what, is this fabric sewing beautifully? Is it really coming out the way we wanted? Is it the way we feel? We can just fix it that afternoon and make sure that you get something that is gorgeous, soft, made in Canada, proudly made in Canada, and really the fashion that you're looking for.
That's great. Look at Anne wearing the black. Isn't that gorgeous? The 3/4 roll-up sleeve. This is something you've got to have at $59.90. And that's this visit only at that price, by the way. We'll go back to $69.90. A polyester rayon and 3% spandex blend in this particular case. I love the texture on this piece. Harder to see in the black, but it is there.
It's so true. This is what we call a Hacci knit. It is so gorgeous. It has a slub in it, but it's really a true sweater feel. It's almost like what we call a 12 gauge knit. So when I saw this fabric, I said, oh, I've got to do something. And it's so beautiful. It's cozy. It's soft. It's really one of those pieces that you really can have something very finished looking, but at the same time, as Norm was saying, you can see through this fabric here, maybe in the back here, up here, can you see a little bit of slub there?
Yeah.
Lovely little texture. It's a lovely sweater knit. Really pretty neckline. I happen to love scoop necklines that aren't too low. So this is one of the ones that I was able to give and have a nice wide neck. It still covers your shoulder strap, and I think that's important to it not to be falling off. A lovely 3/4 sleeve with these wonderful tab and a button. Now this button is really quite cute. This is, I know it's a really simple white button, but this is a natural river shell button. And I don't know if you can see it there, but it was just so, you know, there's akoyas, there's shells, there's different kinds. This is a river shell button, and it was just so sweet. I said I have to put it on this garment because I think it's going to look so pretty, and we're all feeling for that whole relaxed, natural look these days.
Even just wearing this, you feel more relaxed, you know? Really?
Just touching this
fabric. Just touching the fabric, it's true.
It's like a hug. And this is, as a garment that is around 31 inches long from the high shoulder point, it does have the beautiful side slits, a nice, easy look. And these are one of the pieces, as Anne has it on, she's wearing it just as a tunic, but you saw me come on to on air this morning, I had a belt. I happen to love hip belts. So this is the perfect length to wrap a hip belt over. And what we were showing in the promo earlier that you may have seen this weekend is you can take the slits on the side and tie it in a little knot just to give a little bit of an edge. And it's a little bit of fun, but it still has a beautiful coverage over the hip line.
Here's Susan wearing the ivory color for you. We have the ivory and also the white. I love they've chosen the necklace, long necklace too, to accessorize. Nice.
Gorgeous. It's a beautiful foil for whatever favorite pieces you have in your wardrobe and gorgeous jewelry. Yeah,
definitely. You know, so it's easy to work with all of the jewelry that you have. Maybe some of your David Seagal jewelry that's coming up a little bit later on this morning with our today's showstopper, the Austrian crystal pendant, for example.